Have you ever felt that you're postponing decisions in life? And I'm not talking about these big, profound ideas that we dream or fantasize about. I'm talking normal life decisions. The type of decisions that all of us make as we're growing up. You just haven't realized why these decisions aren't made yet. I'm 28 years old and I live a good life. I don't own a house. I don't have a career. I don't have life quite figured out yet. Mostly because I don't allow myself to open up to these things. Deep down, I want something else.
Therefore, this year, me and Alex are leaving Sweden with a one-way ticket.
We are in a shuttle bus towards the ferries in Padang Bay here in Bali. Where we're gonna go to Gili Trawangan.
We are here!
Okay, so we are at our hostel in Gili Trawangan, Gili T. This is Alex's bed. This one's mine. We're gonna spend 4 nights at this hostel before we find accommodation elsewhere. Okay, so this is our plan. This is the master plan that me and Alex are about to embark on. Well, it's not really a plan.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
It's gonna be a plan.
Yeah, so what we're doing is our Divemaster trainee program here in Gili Trawangan. And that means that we're becoming sort of pro divers. When I say pro, I mean professional. It means you can guide tours when you're finished with the course. Basically, we're gonna be here diving for a long time.
Basically, yeah.
And we're planning on staying here on this island for about 2 months, give or take. Today is the 18th and we're supposed to start properly on the 22nd of December.
Right before Christmas.
Right before Christmas.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Feliz años.
Today is the first day of 2020.
January 1st. Me and Alex are about to go grab some lunch. We're not doing much today. We enjoyed some alcoholic beverages last night on New Year's Eve. So we're really feeling it today. Tomorrow, going in strong with a new course, new stuff to learn, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, and then we all know what happened.
First, we have an update on the spread of the deadly coronavirus.
There are now 218 confirmed cases of the new coronavirus.
From a wildlife market in China's Wuhan city.
Restrictions have definitely been tightened here.
The World Health Organization declared the outbreak an international public health emergency.
Italy has reported its 5th death.
From coronavirus in Kerala.
Its COVID death rate is higher than the US.
Indonesia also has the most number of coronavirus deaths in the region.
After the outbreak of the COVID-19 and the continuation of the spreading around the world, we had to make a decision whether we should stay on the island or start thinking about going back home. Going anywhere else wasn't an option because of all the travel restrictions, obviously, but also we didn't want to go home at all. The thing that happened was, it was from one day to the other. I think the Indonesian authorities announced that the next day at like 2 or 3, the last speedboat was gonna leave from Gili back to Bali. So basically the whole island emptied in a day. And after that, more businesses started to close down. Restaurants, bars, dive shop, everything was just starting to close down. And also a lot of really close friends started to go back home.
Hey buddy, just want to wish you a happy birthday. We're missing you here on the island. Me and Berta are sitting at Woodstock right now.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, it's not the same here without you, but I hope you have a wonderful birthday back home.
We stuck around for maybe 2.5, 3 weeks. Scuba divers got insane. And then we basically decided that we should just go back home. We left the island on the 6th of April.
My mama well, do a place I know. My mama well, do a place I know. Working every day seems to take.
We did end up spending about 4 months on the island in total, which was longer than we originally planned for. So we did have a plenty amount of time to finish our Divemaster trainee program. So we are now officially Divemaster. How are you feeling about going home?
It's weird, but I guess we have to right now.
My mama well, do a place I know. My mama well, do a place I know. On my way, oh, oh. On my way, oh, they gave me a gun and they told me to run to a place I didn't really wanna be. Oh, they gave me a gun and they told me to run darling, won't you go ahead and set me free? Oh, they gave me a gun and they told me to run to a place I didn't really want to be. Oh, they gave me a gun and they told me to run. Little darling, won't you go ahead? I'm on my way home, I'm on my way home to the place that I know.
Back in Sweden. It is cold and super grey here. Fuck, it's cold. Welcome. This is our home for the next 2 weeks. So the reason why we are here is basically to quarantine ourselves. Today is actually our second day of quarantine. We drove about 5-6 hours from Stockholm to Borås, which is a town or a city pretty close to Gothenburg on the west coast of Sweden. We just got home, packed our stuff and left, picked up Henrik in Borås, and then we drove to this, I don't even know, this is not even a town, this is just like a small community outside of Borås, where we found a little cabin. One thing that is different from Sweden compared to other countries around the world, from what we've heard and from what we've seen, is that life runs pretty much the same as it did before, with some restrictions of course from the government, but stuff is still open. So of course we're gonna be distancing ourselves as much as we can from other people, but also one of the reasons why we decided to come down here is so we could actually do stuff during the day. I mean, instead of just sitting locked up in a small apartment back in Stockholm where we're from, which is really nice that we have the opportunity to actually do stuff. And that's also why we decided to do this quarantine together, me, Alex and Henrik, because we were all in the same boat. We traveled the same route, we've been spending time together back on the island anyways, so it is actually really nice here. We could just have a look to see what we did on our first day of quarantine. Right now we are on our way down to this little lake that is right next to our cabin, and see if we can catch some dinner for tonight. I feel super confident. Our destination is in there.
Maybe we can go there. Huh? We have to go there. Yeah, we have to go there?
That's our only option.
Oh, yeah. Go by här. Come on. Oh, lätt. Kör vi.
Ja du. We haven't had a single fish even taken a bite at our lures, so I don't think there's any fish in this lake. It's definitely not us.
Yeah. Just a pause.
Our plan today is to go play some golf. Woo! Alex is super excited about it.
Hey.
Let's do a quick little house tour before we leave. You up for that, Alex?
Yeah. Welcome home. So here's the entrance. Toilet. Henrik is taking a shit. No, it's not it. I'm walking here. Astaga. Small kitchen with all the necessary stuff. You have to do the dishes by yourself and cook food by yourself. It's really nice.
Looking good.
This is our little dining table, which we spend most of the time talking, listen to podcasts, and get the news.
How was the tacos?
Amazing.
Amazing!
Woo! Nothing more to say, really. We can head upstairs.
Ooh.
It's a narrow path. Just to say, the height of the roof is like 190, 195. So I got like 5 centimeters to spare. This is my bed. I got a spare bed here, but now it's a closet. And into the big living room where Henrik and Tony sleeps.
Yep.
And this is where we watch Netflix, chillin'. Right now we're watching The Tiger King, and it's really, really, really good actually.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Pretty much it. Our big TV here, which only has German channels on it, so we can't really watch it. But we're trying to learn German as well, so it's an old big TV. Here's Henrik.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Let's go play some golf.
Woo! Warming up.
First tee. Alex is the first player out. There's a par 3, 138 meters. Alex?
Just a light tap up to the green.
Alex? Quick update. Hole number 6.
Hole number 6. I'm 2 over par. Going pretty good. Henrik doing great for his first time on the course. And I'm just gonna put this in. Astaga! Par.
Du spillde inte.
This is basically how a normal day in quarantine's been looking for us since we got here. We usually wake up around 9 o'clock in the morning. Alex usually sleeps in a little bit longer than the rest of us. Henrik puts on a can of coffee. I make some oatmeal. And then usually sit at our computers for a little bit, maybe watch some YouTube. Then we get some work done, some stuff that we need to take care of that we haven't while we were gone. Looking for jobs,
etc, etc. And then in the afternoon we try to find some stuff to do. Either we go fishing, go play some golf, maybe do a little bit of a workout. I'm in such terrible condition. It's unbelievable. Stay healthy, folks. And for the last few days now of quarantine, we decided to sort of call it, sort of call the quarantine per se. So we invited some friends over, 2 friends from Helsingborg, which we met in Indonesia, and Cal is gonna come down from Stockholm, so we're gonna have some celebrations. It's gonna be fun.
Hej bloggen! Idag är det den... Vad är det?
18. Jag tror att vi måste prata engelska. Jag tror att han har sagt allting på engelska innan.
Fan också.
Fuck. Let's start again.
So today is the day of Henrik's snorkel test.
Yeah.
What a snorkel test is the final test. It's not an official test, but it's basically you sort of humiliate the person a little bit and you get them drunk. That's basically what it is. It's just a fun thing to do. So that's what me, Alex, Debbie and Nico did when we were in Gili Trawangan. The thing is that Henrik never had the opportunity to do his snorkel test before all the shit hit the fan, basically. So what we're gonna do tonight is host a snorkel test for him. What we're gonna try and do is to replicate the Gili divers way of doing a snorkel test as good as we possibly can with what we can find in this little cabin that we stay in right now in Sweden. Let's move on to the first little challenge that we have. Have you seen this? This has been circling around social media for the last couple of weeks. Have you ever heard of the t-shirt challenge?
No.
Okay. There we go. There we go. Come on!
What är det?
We move on to the main event and the most exciting part of the snorkel test. So we got this snorkel and mask prepped earlier today. And we are gonna pour into the snorkel our little cocktail that we made earlier. So for this part, we all know we all know, we all know that Henrik has to get down on his knees and perform this speech to his mentor, which is Felicia. She's not here physically, but she's on link via Henrik's iPad and a still image. Very pretty.
So this is my mentor. There's many like them, but this one is mine. Without her, I'm useless. My SMB is my best friend. I must master my SMB as I master my life. Without it, I'm useless. I must represent my dive shop and my mentor. To the best of my ability in diving, in drinking, and all other activities. This is my dive shop, which I'm not but this is my mentors, and these are my friends. Oh yeah, baby! I've allowed them to the end of my days, and I will follow them to the deepest part of the ocean.